quickly look how to get a user input from a user in Python. The first thing we're going to look at is how to get a string. So remember, a string is a set of characters, symbols, numbers, spaces, anything like that is a string. So the first thing we need to do is give it a name. So this variable is going to be called name. So we're going to do input, got brackets, and then we've got speech marks to ask our question. Please enter your name. So the function that we use is input name, which gets a string. This is the variable name, and we're just going to print and then name. And then if we run the code, so it asks us here, you see which we put in the brackets here, is displayed on screen, picture and name, Bob, and then it prints out Bob as well there. So that's how to get a string input from a user. Okay, we're just going to quickly look how to get a integer input from the user in Python. So the same as defining a string, so we put a variable name. So I'm going to call it number equals, and this time we do int, which stands for integer, input. And then again, we put in our message. So please enter a number. I'm going to print the number here. Okay, so this here assigns the variable number to whatever the user input is. And you see here we've got int and we've got input here. Now, a common error is lots of people miss this bracket off. So if I just take that bracket off and run it to let you see. Now, you see what it does, it comes up with an error and it says it's on the print line, and lots of people look at the print line and go, there's no error here. Common error is that here you've just missed a bracket at the end to finish that bracket off. So when I run it again, enter a number, and it prints it out. That's how to get an int input, so a number input from the user in Python. Okay, we've looked at int inputs, we've looked at string inputs. Now we're going to look at a real or a float input, so a decimal place. It's exactly the same. I just call this cost the variable. I'm going to assign it. This time you do float input and then your brackets, and again we put our message in. Please enter the cost. So now you see again we've assigned the variable name cost. We've said that it's expecting a float input, which is a decimal place. Again, remember your brackets at the end, which is a common error, and then we're printing out the cost here underneath. So when I run it, you can see I can put a decimal number in and it works. That's how to get a float input in Python.